Good evening. Thank you for joining me on this video. I'm the voice behind the Diary of the Black Migrant. I want to sincerely appreciate every of my subscribers here and those that have started following me on Facebook. We did open an Instagram account, but we had some issues. However, we are trying so hard to get everything resolved, and it's going to be cool in the next few days. Once again, I want to really thank you for joining me, and I do really appreciate your subscriptions. And I'm still begging, if you're going to see this video, you have not joined my community yet, you've not subscribed to my channel, please do press that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Do follow me up on Facebook, and I'll be super excited that you did. I'm gonna be quickly answering a question here, but however, I'm gonna be dropping a vital information here. I did do a live video. I didn't really expect a lot of viewers because I did it quite late and it's my first video. There's some things I'm not going to be dealing with on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page. Like, I got a DM, I'm here, I want you to merge me up. I don't look for partners for people, but if maybe you're my friend and I see somebody, for instance, you understand. But outside my YouTube channel and outside my Facebook page, because I really want to have strong restrictions, and I want to adhere to the standard I want to uphold in my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. And I want to really appreciate you. This is a growing community and it's going to grow. And I did also get another message, if I'm going to be dealing with migrants alone. No, totally no. So the voice, the Diary of a Black Migrant came up because of my book that will be coming out shortly. That will be coming out soon. I don't really know how long it's going to take, but we're almost at there. So I just wanted to give the name to my YouTube channel, and I just wanted to like roll with sharing some of the experiences I've had so far. And like I said before, I have not gotten to my destination yet, right? But I have conquered some demons, or I have gone through some pains, I have passed through some hurdles, and I feel those hurdles would be helpful to someone. I'm not telling you I've arrived yet, not at all. I'm still paying a lot of price, I'm still going through a lot of pains, but however, I've gone through some specific phase of my life that I feel will be necessary to encourage someone out there thinking that you can't be it, thinking that you can't achieve it, thinking that you can't grow into it. So that is the essence of it. So it's not just going to be strictly restricted for migrants. Anywhere you are, you have something pushy you want us to talk about that can affect somebody's life. Oh, we are very much open to that. But what I just want you to know, I'm just that voice trying to make people understand that mediocrity is not an option at all. Just trying to make people believe in themselves, discover themselves, work hard, be ready to pay the price and go through the pains to get what you want, right? That is just who I am. I'm just that voice trying to advocate for that. And somebody did send me another message asking me for some assistance, this, that. Yeah, we're going to get there. We are going to get into having our organization, a charity organization, but for now, we are not there yet. So when we get there, definitely, why not? We will do that. But one thing I want you to put behind your mind, no matter how ugly your past has been, no matter how shameful it has been, no matter how dead it has been, if you can decide that you want to take a new leaf and get into a new chapter of your life, you can do it. You can be whoever you want to be if you are ready to pay the price. You can achieve whatever you want to achieve if you are ready to pay the price. And I want to sound this, and I want to sound it so clear. Most times in life, good things don't come cheaply. So do not think you can easily access or get into what you want to get in a few couple of days. At times, it does take process most times. It took Moses 80 years 80 years before he could go face Pharaoh. That 80 years was part of his grooming into the God he became. It took Jesus 33 and a half years before he could go face Calvary. So for everything you want to become, your being and your becoming, it does take a process. But if you're there to pay the price, you will definitely achieve your dream. So I'm going to be really rushing to my phone to really answer a question that was DM'd to me by someone, and the person said something very touching, and I want to read. Dear Diary, I left the shores of Africa 7 years ago. 3 months that I got to my destination, I had so much pressure from home to send this, to send that. It's been 7 years. I have nothing to write home about here. Not a family, nothing reasonable. I have been working for my relatives back home. What is your take on this? This is a deep one, and it is common. Like, I have heard a lot of things about this. I'm going to try my best to share my take on this. And if you are seeing this video, you can also comment. And please, I really do want friendly comments, because most persons that trust me enough to send these messages to me, they would have gone through a lot of, trauma and painful situations. So getting harsh comments might not be a good idea. So please, let's take note of that. Once again, I want to thank you for trusting me to send me this message. And I'm going to be suggesting to you, and do not forget, whatever I say, it's just me saying it. The onus lies on you to work with what I have said. The decision is yours. You left the shores of Africa 7 years ago. 3 months getting here, you were under serious pressure to start sending things and doing that. I have a cheap question. What impression did you give to them back home when you got here? Did you tell them that there was a tree that makes money, or there's a place you can go to like grab bags of money? There's something I want you to know. Whether somebody leaves a particular country to another, especially from the developing country to a well-developed country, that doesn't mean immediately the person lands here, there's a tree that produces money waiting for the person to start harvesting. The person has to look for a fruiting. I don't know the impression you gave to them back home. I don't know. But the first thing I want you to do is to take stock from now. From now, you have to re-strategize. You have to work on yourself personally. You have to let them know back in Africa that you work for every dime you get. You have to let them know that you do not have a place you just go and get money bombed out. And I would suggest you have to let your people know what you do. Because if they so much believe you, and I think they do, they have a kind of impression. There's a kind of impression. I don't know if you had built a kind of impression that it was easy here, it was easy there, this, that. But I feel that there's a kind of impression they have that whenever they ask you for something, you will give to them. So in this case, maybe you would have to have a conversation with them to let them know that this is what you do, this is how you earn, this is how you make your money. If you do not want to have a conversation with them, then I would advise you to stop sending what you don't have, because you don't give what you don't have. 3 months into a new country, I guess when you started doing this, you were not even documented. I can imagine some persons leave their country to a new country. They don't have a house. They go to shelters. People stay 8 months in the shelters. People stay 1 year in the shelter, all depending on how things work fast for you. So 3 months getting into a new country, you started sending things. What did you tell them when you landed to that country now? When you landed in that country, what did you tell them? What hope? Did you raise their hope? And please, I want to admonish those that have people living outside the country they are. It's not always easy. It's not easy. At times, people back home, you are doing better. Because you have to get a footing. You have to get a standard base. Somewhere you can start and something you can start with. Okay? So you've been doing this for 7 years. Making sure you attend to their needs and your own need is not attended to. Who does that? Who plants a seed and the seed has not started bearing fruit? What would you harvest? Before you take care of those back home, I'm not saying you shouldn't send something. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be very funny here. Yes, you could send a little thing that you have. But before you fall into this state you are in, you are supposed to be well rooted. You would have taken care of your own personal need. You would have groomed yourself to a place that you know that you can stand for yourself. You can meet your own personal needs. You don't wreck yourself to make others happy. You don't. You don't displease yourself to please others. I know we have to pay price, sacrifice for your family. But if you are not okay, how do you make others okay? I think you have to set goals at this time. You have to set goals at this time. What you want to do with your life and what you want to do with yourself. And I would suggest that you work properly on yourself. Look at your life. Look at what you have done for yourself. Look at what you have achieved. Check if that thing would carry you for the next 10 years. And if it's not, you have to improve on yourself first. A blind man doesn't lead another blind man. So I want you to re-strategize. There's going to be a game change in here. You have to sit down. You have to set your goals. What you want for yourself first. How you want to improve yourself. How you want to make your own life better. Because if you do not improve on yourself, you do not make your life better, you are soon going to break down. And let me tell you, when you break down, you have nothing at all for yourself and to send to those people back home. I bet you they will survive without you. They will survive without you. If you're a little light and so much pressure of breeze or wind, it can blow you out. Work on yourself first. Get yourself fixed first. Take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself doesn't mean you have money, you are buying clothes, you are doing this. Find a placement. Set your goals rolling. Achieve major goals. The seed you have planted, let it start bearing fruit. It's from those fruits you will now pluck to send to them. I don't want to read the details of the message you sent to me like you are indebted. Why would you be indebted? Why would you be indebted trying to make someone else happy? 7 good years you do not have a family, not a spouse, not a child, yet you work 2 jobs. You have to stop this. Because if you do not stop this, you will not grow. If you do not change, you will continue like this. And when they are done sapping you and you are gone, they will move on with their life. Don't think they are existing or surviving because of you alone. They may make you feel that way, but that's not the truth. I want you to know that with or without you, they will survive. So please, work on yourself. Set your goals. Change your routine. This thing you are doing is not being responsible. If you think you are being responsible, no. You are not being responsible. You have to get your footing. You have to have a means of survival yourself. You have to get to a place where you can't break down totally. You have to get to that place. Don't lose yourself trying to help people, because when you are gone, they will definitely they will definitely be helped, with or without you. Do not lose yourself. Do not go into debt trying to help your relatives back in Africa. They will survive without you. Get your footing. Set your goals again. Set your goals. Restructure yourself. I don't want to tell you to cut contacts or ties with anybody, but if you can have a communication and a conversation with them to let them know that you need to get certain things done, you need to fix yourself, please do have this. And I beg you seriously, work on yourself. Get yourself settled. Have for yourself. Do not lose yourself trying to fix others. Thank you so much for this. I'll be awaiting your subsequent questions. And if you do have comment relating to this issue, please kindly drop it. Once again, thank you for watching me. This is the Diary of a Black Migrant. The diary is opened. Send in your messages, send in your questions. We'll talk about them. If we don't trash them to your satisfaction, please forgive us. We are not perfect. We are just trying to help. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you. Do have a good night rest. Bye.